Well, good morning. Thank you all for being here today. I think we'll get started with our program. We tapped into our refreshments prior, which is great. So if you haven't had coffee, cake, or coffee, do help yourself, and we'll have those out for a while. Yeah, great. Well, good morning again. I'm Cindy Samuelson. I'm with the Kansas Hospital Association, and I'm thrilled to be here today to award this program. We are here as a part of our Community Connections program. And to tell you a little bit about this program, I'm going to turn it over to Tom Bell, the president of the Kansas Hospital Association. Tom?
Cindy, thank you. That's very nice of you. I don't get applause very often. But it's our pleasure to be here. And thank you all for coming out this morning and spending a little bit of time to honor this program. It's a very, very important part of what we do. And thank you too, Anthony. And you say anything you want. I'm used to that. We're happy to have you here. We started, the Kansas Hospital Association started this program several years ago, and the reason we started it was because we wanted to make a positive statement. Lord knows there's enough negative stuff going on with healthcare right now. We want to make a positive statement about what hospitals are and point out that they're not just bricks and mortar, they're not just buildings, but they're the community. They're entities, organizations that reach out across the spectrum of the community, provide services to everybody in the community. They're there 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, serving everybody in the community. And we felt like that message wasn't getting out enough. And so one of the reasons the main reason that we formed this program was to recognize those kinds of programs and those kinds of things. Since that time, we've had this program every year. We've had, I think this year, about 70 entries. So it's a very competitive kind of program. Hospitals across the state enter it with their programs, different kinds of programs, and in this part of the state, you all have won it. As you think about what we try to do with this program, to recognize things like what is the community benefits that's provided, is there leadership that's being shown here, is there something maybe a little bit out of the ordinary that's being done here, it's really hard to think of a better example of the kind of program we wanted to honor than what you all have here today with the Kingman Community Hospital Health Connections program and its support of the St. Gianna Clinic. It's providing leadership clearly throughout the community. It's doing something that's collaborative in nature. It's not just the hospital. It's a variety of folks. But most importantly, it's providing services. It's caring for people in this community, just like the mission of the hospital is. It's a great example, as I said before. I can't think of a better example of the kind of program that we want to honor with this award than Kingman Community Hospital Health Connections program and its support of St. Gianna Clinic. So, having said that, let me just formally say, Gary, it's our pleasure to award this district's Kansas Hospital Community Connections Award for 2010 to Kingman Community Hospital Health Connections for support of St. Gianna. Gary, I'd like to have you come up and maybe say a few words about exactly what the program is.
It's not often that we seek any kind of awards. We've never felt that that's our main reason for being. But this one was a special one, and it reached so deep into the community and really started to help us achieve some of our outreach things that we always wanted to do. We started Health Connections, gosh, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, and Gail Easley, give her a chance to talk in a minute, headed that up. And so when the whole idea of St. Gianna's came up, it really was a neat thing to be able to be involved in the creation of something so neat with our neighbors to the east here, and bring the services that we have available through St. John's to those folks who might not come in the door even because they were afraid they would be turned away or whatever. We never turn anybody away, but and I assure you, my silent partner Kent, CFO, can assure you that we give away plenty. But it was just such a neat feel, and to be able to involve our health connections with St. John's in this development was a really neat process to watch. And then when it got time to get further into it, you get Dr. Mertz's medical director and all of the things that she could bring to the fold as well. It just kind of went whoosh, and there it was. And the culmination of all that effort is what we see today. And we certainly hope that we'll be able to keep all of this going. I'm sure that this award will end up in St. John by the time we're done, and that's certainly great. Melissa Bigfeld is very involved and is director of the clinic itself. Father Weldon has dedicated lots of time and resources as well. So it just came together, and it was really a neat deal. For that reason, we decided to go ahead and apply for an award. And maybe we've been out of the loop long enough that we haven't overburdened the system with award applications, but we got picked. So, and I agree with Tom. This is one of the most demonstrative ways of us being able to reach out and show everybody what we're all about. So, with that, Jeff, would you